Tell that bitch to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yo, we back. Season 2, episode 2. This is my new single. It's called Player in My Blood, featuring the Sock of the Renegade.
I'm tryna cheat it up, you tryna cheat it up. I thought a nigga told you what he was. Girl, I'm just tryna trust, but you won't need a cuff. Girl, this is too much player in my blood, baby. In my blood, baby. In my blood, baby, yeah. Baby, it's just too much player in my blood, baby. In my blood, baby, yeah. In my blood, baby, yeah.
I tell Shorty that I'm a player. I'm cold with words.
Go get it. Everywhere, everywhere.
In the air. I doubled up, now they coming in pairs. Half the time we don't make it upstairs. She wanna show off, sit me down in a chair. She put on a show, it's just a premiere. She wanna go crazy, she know I don't care. And when she finished, she grabbed me a beer. She got a refresh, but we head to the lair. I pay for them bundles, I fuck up her hair. Shorty be selfish, she don't wanna share. But I can't lie, nobody can compare. She got that pack and I wasn't aware. Beat it like a drum, no it's not a snare. I'ma use a thumb, no she ain't prepared. Then I flip her over, now she wanna stare. She know what I like with that tongue in my ear. She done came twice, but I'm nowhere near. Let her take the wheel, cause she wanna stare. Ate the whole thing, made it disappear. Showing she the go, she making it clear. When she do a thing, never interfere. Goddamn girl, I'ma shed a tear.
Be careful, ain't no rush.
Chris Menard, Leon Belt, album available everywhere. Check that out, run the numbers up.
Told you what he was. Girl, I'm just trying to trust.
Player in My Blood, featuring the Sock of the Renegade.
In my blood, baby. In my blood,
Nigga playing with plastic and shit.
Hey, shirt is live.
In my blood, baby. In my blood, baby.
Verse 2. Oh no bullshit for the summer. She wanna cut me. Oh, that's a bummer. Hit her and then I walk out like Obama. Truth be told, I don't fuck with her mama. Had this one named Courtney.
Any music artists out there looking to work, let's work. Let's get it.
She bad as hell for peace sake. And I had one named Ty.
Anybody looking to become an artist, looking for writers, let's get it.
She be all grumpy and shit. And I had one named Kari. Pussy wet as Kalahari. And she was built like a Barbie. Might have broke her heart, I'm sorry.
All different genres.
It's been pimping my blood
No
since I've been about
limit.
yay high. And they all wanna roll when I skate by. Cause I bring sunshine to a gray sky. Be freaks but wanna play shy. I'm a chooser but I gotta train high. Think it might be the drip, I
I know
stay
what y'all
fly.
heard,
When
but
even the
Chris
score,
Menard
I
went
get
out
tight.
to the
And we
city.
can't get attached, I
Definitely,
stay by.
definitely one of the top.
I'm
Write all his own shit.
You tryna
Record anywhere.
I thought a nigga told
Taking
you
the shit
what he
recording.
was. Girl, I'm just trying to trust.
And work recording.
Girl, this is too much player in my blood, baby. In my blood, baby. In my blood, baby. Yeah. Baby, it's just too
What's
much
the deal, man? Look, outside edition, you know what I'm saying?
Give y'all something new.
Season 2, episode 2. It's a little bit chilly out here, but you know what I'm saying? We had to get this dog gas little backdrop for y'all, you know what I'm saying? One time for the one time.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Nah, man, today we're gonna talk about childhood, shit, that wind blowing, childhood trauma, man, and maintaining your mental health.
Who's that beeping noise?
And
You ain't just heard a beeping noise?
no, hell no. Today we're gonna talk about childhood trauma and maintaining your mental health. I look,
She was built like a Barbie.
we got 3 viewers.
Yo. Lawrence Jones, shout out to you, Lawrence Jones. What's the deal, my guy?
What up, dude? Talk about how important it is to like maintain your mental health. I mean, we can start off on that first. What do you do? What do you do?
Oh yeah, the music gone now, bro. The music was just kind of like an intro.
Oh yeah.
Shit, we ain't really say that. I was really just talking a little bit of shit over the song or whatever. Basically, just letting everybody know, shit, any artists out there that catch this live, looking to work, you looking for somebody to help you write you a hit, shit, this the guy.
Yes, sir.
You need to be recorded while you shitting, this the guy. While you taking the shower, this the guy. You got your kids, can't get to the studio, this the guy. Like, get it all together. You at work, but you got a long ass break, this is the guy.
Yep.
Record you in the car driving to work, whatever you need, like, just tap in.
Hey,
like,
nigga, at
working.
this stoplight, make sure I need you to clean that last line up at this stoplight. Nah, yeah, but yeah, man, but we're gonna touch on some mental health things today. I mean, shit, I ain't never really known.
Beyonce DT, what's the deal, my guy?
And shit. What you do to maintain your mental health?
Man, me personally, bro, you already know how I am, dog. If I ain't feeling it just a little bit, it ain't nothing for me to get up and walk away. Like, I'm so detached from everything, and it spun some things that I had to go through as a kid. Like it just I kind of grew up being emotionally detached from a lot of things. Like, but when I do get attached to something, like when I actually allow myself to get to that point to be emotionally attached to something, like I must really fuck with you, because like I really like you, I really fuck with you heavy, or whatever the case, whatever the situation may be. Even if it's not a person, if it's a job, if it's a goal of mine, like I really must like want to fuck with it, because I don't even really allow myself to get attached to certain things emotionally, because when you actually put all of your emotions behind one thing and the shit fail, or somebody die, or somebody go on about their life, or whatever the case may be, bro, that shit's painful. Like I've dealt with pain like that for the last I'll be 31. So for the last 27 years, I've dealt with a pain that I've carried on my back for so long. Yeah, like all my life I
got that too, for real. Mine's still here, and I got the same. It's like similar, because you know what I'm saying, because mine ain't, he ain't never really been involved for real.
Yeah.
So it's like,
yeah, the crazy thing
might as well be, you know what I'm saying, over, God forbid, but he might as well be, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know it's a lot of black men, young and shit, old, of our age and older, that deal with trauma of not having their dad around for whatever reason. Death, he just wasn't there. He ain't shit nigga. He was
right.
He didn't know about you for some time. Like, dads be gone or not in the picture for a number of reasons.
Right.
Contrary to what society try and make people believe, like a lot of fathers want to be there, but like shit, if she get pregnant and I don't know about it, like I'm gonna be somewhere I don't know. I'm gonna go to work and I ain't know we worked on Mondays. I'm gonna go.
Hey, it's a lot of cases out there like that. It's a lot of we talk about the deadbeat thing, but it's a lot of ones who don't know they got shit. I know somebody that just found out they had a kid.
Tap in with us, DT. Come chime in on the live with us.
Look, we know somebody that just found out they had a kid. And the kid 3. We just talked to him last night.
Yeah.
For me,
try and join the live, DT. We gonna add you in.
Mental health.
Jazz, since you all the way in you butt fucked in Egypt, you tap in on the live too. You can join us and chime in.
For me, let's see, mental health. How do I maintain it? I ain't gonna lie, like music always been there for me. Like since I was a kid, like my first Jay-Z album all the way to now. My first album was a Jay-Z album all the way to now. That's actually why I do music, because I know it's like it's very powerful and mood changing, and it can be you can be having the worst day possible, hear your favorite record and shit, you might be like, shit, everything gonna be alright, you know what I'm saying? But music, definitely for me, people probably don't pay attention.
Tap in. If y'all trying to tap in, just shoot the message, shoot the comment, and say y'all sent the invite so we can type y'all in on the live.
People probably don't pay attention, but I definitely talk about a lot of shit that I really went through with my music. Like, I'm a little different though. I don't like focus on one subject. I'll bring up multiple subjects about shit that happened in my music. Video games has always been therapeutic. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like cooking, nigga. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like when you about to make some good ass food, you know what I'm saying? Some shit you never made before. Like cooking is therapeutic. Like I like that. I do a lot of stuff. I mean, shit, nigga, I call you sometimes and chop it up with you to get just to vent. You know what I'm saying? To ease my mind and shit like that. See, video game, music. I'm trying to think of what else. I mean, shit, really anything that could take me away from reality for a minute is like always good for me to maintain a good headspace.
Yeah.
Because it can get shit can get hectic in life, at times. And I've been there before where I was just like, I resented every fucking move I made in life, and I was just like, fuck this, fuck my life, and so. Who we got? How many viewers is that? 5?
We got 5 viewers. Hey man, all 5 of y'all, shout out to y'all. It's not telling me exactly who is popping in for the 5, so if you can, just say hey so we can shout y'all out, show y'all the love and appreciation for tuning in with us.
Make sure y'all share this live and go subscribe. Look, if you go on YouTube and you just type in CHRIS, the letter N, and Mike as one word. Our shit will pop right up. Subscribe to the channel and all that. But man, for those of
Shout
y'all
out to them
out
hearts.
there,
Salute to y'all sending them hearts through.
for those of y'all out there though that's dealing with,
Lawrence Jones, what up to
I'm
you?
gonna decrease a little bit, bro. What up, though? But for those of y'all who out there dealing with shit, you know what I'm saying, whether it be a stressful ass job, a nagging ass baby daddy, a nagging ass baby mama, like whatever
Shit,
it
ass
is,
parents.
whatever it is, right? Nagging ass parents.
Sorry about the
just,
spitting, y'all. We outside. That shit gotta go.
Just whatever you dealing with for real, like, don't be afraid to like talk to somebody. Even if like I used to do shit in Uber too. Like I talk to strangers. I probably ain't gonna see the motherfucker again a day in my life. I tell them, they like, yeah, what's wrong with you? I'm I'm irritated. Yeah, why are you irritated? You care if I share? They're like, no, go ahead. Like, just talk.
White people
talk to somebody, see a doctor, play a video game, shit, write a song, even if you ain't a fucking rapper. Or write your thoughts down on paper. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of that shit matter for real, because sometimes in life, your motherfucking head be getting ready to explode and you don't know what to do, to turn to, and all of that. People lose people every day, and that's very hard. That's another conversation in itself. But people lose people all the time, and that's another thing that what I'm saying. Like, it's hard to cope with, when you lose somebody you love or that you was close to.
Man,
so all you can really do is like, one step at a time. See a doctor. Doctors don't always be the answer either, but talk to somebody, because you can't hold that shit in. You'll wind up exploding at the end of the day. And I know a lot of people that's like that. Men, we really like that. We really prideful, and we'd be like, nah, we ain't, fuck that shit, nigga, I'm good. I ain't never been like that though. Like, nigga, I run my mouth because I'd be ready to punch a hole in the wall or break something, and I ain't trying to get to that point. So
yeah, that 100%, man. Me personally, I am 100% for seeking therapeutic help. Get you a therapist, somebody to talk to. I held my pain in for 20. Let me see. I've seen a therapist for the first time when I was 28. So yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
Rose long.
Yeah, Rose long. Yeah. Man, I carried this pain around for so long, never talked to anybody about it. Like, but deep down in myself, in my alone time, like I knew how hurt I was about it, but I never had the courage or I guess I could never find the words to actually talk to anybody around about it. Like, nobody. And still to this day, like, I'm so...
Have you been back?
Not since COVID had hit. I ain't been back since COVID. COVID had shut all that. They had stopped doing the appointments, and that little FaceTime shit wasn't working for me. But still to this day, like the movie Lion King, when Simba loses his dad, like that shit killed me every time. Like, I'm 31, and that shit kills me every fucking time.
I ain't gonna lie, when I was, hey, for a long time, that part used to always be like, damn.
Yeah, that shit stings. If for anybody that's lost a parent, like I guess a son that loses a father at a young age, like, you ain't even been able to be taught nothing by your dad, like, not for real, like, that shit stings. Like, that's a real killer. Like,
so that was like, if you had to say that would be your childhood trauma.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest trauma that I face to this day, and it probably was the last trauma that I allowed myself to get to.
You'll probably never notice, but I mean, you probably would never thought that it would be for me. It would be I was made fun of, like, damn near all the way up till I got to high school. No, but like all the way from like elementary school. About how big how tall I was, lanky, skinny. Me being, but my features. I had a big ass. I got big lips, so I had to grow into my features.
Yeah.
That was kind of like one of the things that bothered me for a long time. I don't know if you look back on my Facebook page, all my pictures, I used to be like taking my pictures with I used to be like,
really?
Yeah, I used to tuck my lips like that. I ain't gonna lie, for me, I feel like it was traumatizing, because like it was something that I it was something that bothered me for a long time until I was like a damn near an adult, high school, and then, you know, females be like, oh, I like your lip, you know, shit like that. But like, nigga, elementary school,
kids used to say shit about
school, hell yeah, like your big ass lips and. Yeah,
that's crazy.
You know, bro, you seen my pictures when I was younger. I had big ass nigga. I was skinny as hell. Outside of that, I don't think I really had much. I mean, yeah, my dad not being present, yeah, that definitely was like probably number one. But after that, it would be, you know, and it only bothered me because it was like shit that, you know, like you said, your dad not even physically here. Mine's is here. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, very well fucking alive. Like, I speak to him periodically. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like at this point the relationship is beyond repair, you know, because it's like we never even had one. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, man, listen, dog.
And watching my mama just do this shit by herself, like I never really realized how motherfucking strong you had to be to do some shit like, you know, what she did. So as far as like taking care of me,
man, I understand the trauma that you probably are facing with the dad thing, bro, but until he is no longer physically here, it's never too late. It just take both of y'all would have to be on the same page. Like, a relationship can be built at any point. You would never be able to have that young father-son mentor type situation, but you could definitely, even if he never became a father figure to you, like just like a friend, like he still know shit about his DNA that you may not know about yourself.
Right.
Like, as long as I would reach out if I had the opportunity.
We talk here and there. We talk here and there.
Man, sometimes
I'm gonna tell you all about that when we get done with the show. I'm gonna tell you all about that. I'm gonna tell you all about that when we get off of this motherfucker. You know, we got anybody that we got 5 viewers. We got anybody that wanna tap
yeah, if y'all, we can invite y'all to the live. Y'all just gotta let us know, so we can send an invite or whatever. And then y'all
I should have invited you so you could. I think if you on the live too, you probably could bring people in too. We gonna start doing it like that too.
Do it work? We have to test.
I don't know. We tested out. Yeah.
But we got DT. He say he from Detroit. He a family man with 5 kids, a wife, and he's a Marine. Shout out to the Marines.
Shout out
I
didn't even realize that was Deontay. What up, Deontay?
Oh, I was saying his name so wrong.
What you was saying, Deontay?
Oh, Deontay. Called him Deontay. I just thought it was some extra letters. Like, how you say it? Deontay. Deontay. Yeah, I just called him DT.
I gotta check out that record you sent, bro. You sent the link, like, I don't know, it came through like a regular. I hate that shit. It keep disappearing. It came through like a regular text message, so I wasn't able to click on it. And then Lawrence, let's see what Lawrence got. What'd he say?
Jazz, why you don't just tap into the live? Like, oh my God.
My dad wasn't too involved, but he's improved.
You can tell your story, Jazz. Just tap into the live, Jazz.
Lawrence said,
or you can call in.
This is cool. We need to see more young black men talking like this. This is what our young generation needs to see. Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Yeah, it's so crazy. Like I worked in a youth. Look, I'm gonna tell you this situation. I worked in a youth home, right? I'm gonna try to cover this mic up because, goddamn,
it's hella windy out here.
Hella windy.
So y'all hearing all this wind.
They probably, I don't
us.
think they hearing the wind. I'm talking about on these microphones though. But I worked in this group home, and one of the young men, like, well, not group home, it was like a juvenile center. One young man, you know, he get into it with the other staff or whatever. So he say something to the staff won't let him do something. He go to the staff, he say, I'm gonna beat your ass and I'm gonna piss on you.
Oh, that nigga wild.
So I was like, yo, you tripping? He like, no, fuck that nigga, woo, 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 woo. I'm like, what are you going through? He like, man, I can't see my peoples. I can't see my peoples. I can't see my peoples. I can't talk to my peoples. So I'm like, well, you know that's a privilege in here though, right? He like, yeah. I'm like, so telling the staff you gonna piss on them, you ain't gonna never talk to your peoples. It's phone privilege. Phones is like privilege in there. It's just like jail. So I'm like, what do you think gonna happen to you if you piss on this man? You don't know how he gonna react. Right. He might beat your ass. You think you gonna whoop his ass. He might beat your ass, hit you in your shit, knock your motherfucking head into one of these seats, these metal seats, and you bleed the fuck out, then you gonna be then what you think your mama gonna think about you then?
Right.
She gonna be mad at that stab, but she gonna be like, damn, my son, what the fuck was wrong with him? What was he going through?
Yeah.
And then I just had to tell, like, I had to start chopping it up with him, like, you know, regularly, like, shit, what you going through? And that really, it was just for him, like, I want to see my family. Huh? Oh, you good? For him, it was just like, I want to see my family. I want to talk to my family. I want to make sure my mom's good. That shit fucking with my mental.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but you can't talk to your peoples if you in this bitch acting a fool.
Right.
And to this day, it's funny because he ended up getting out of there and getting locked back up. I still talk to him on like JPay. Like I be talking to him like probably like once a month. He hit me up like, man, I just need to vent, bro. Like I want to talk because I'm going crazy in here. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So
you know, a lot of the issues that we as black men go through, a lot of them issues are ingrained in us from shit that we had to deal with growing up. Like growing up with a father that's in the streets, more than likely he was pushing his son to be the next him. Some cases may not be like that, but a lot of these people these niggas is out here wild as hell doing whatever. Like they fucked up in the head. Like nobody.
It be because they don't got a dad at home too. That's what it really be.
I mean, sometimes they be having dads at home that was the same way though.
No, I'm saying, but most of them, it either be that or it be the dad wasn't there. Most of them may be raised. Read truthful, bro. Like I said, I was working in that group on like a year, bro. None of them, maybe like 2% of them had their dad at home. The rest of them said they was raised by their grandmas, their aunts. Most of them, my mom.
What you mean no accountability, DT? What you mean? No accountability for the kids or?
Nigga to the show, man. Talking about the parents, probably. Like the parents, the people wasn't holding the parents accountable.
I mean, but it's only so much a mother can do for a young boy growing into a man. Like them streets is gonna take over if she don't have a grip.
That's why I love that's exactly why we talk about parents putting their foot in their kids' ass still. You know, people don't believe in that no more, but that shit plays.
I don't have a son either, but
yeah, but you don't have them like them type of issues out your kids. Like,
I might, but until she a teenager, you know how girls get.
Yeah, but
we dealt with them.
At this point, you probably would be, bro. I got kids that's not as, you know, they're not doing what they supposed to do not what they supposed to do in school. You know what I'm saying? And they years younger than Michaela. But if Michaela was gonna be on that, then it would have started already. She might have some mishaps in the road. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Lauren says, "What I see, great hell of father. Give credit when I see my guy used to be in the streets and a lot of other shit because of my lack of father back. Who is about to change my life around and became a hell of a father, coach, mentor. Keep it up. Thank you, man. I appreciate that." Yeah, my first thing for me was just being present. Like just being present, like even if I ain't doing shit else, you know what I'm saying? Like just my dad wasn't present, so I always, I'll make sure I'm present. I'm gonna make sure they see me. Hey kids, how you doing? Daddy's home, you know?
Yeah.
That was like our first thing before I figured out like how to like, you know, be a dad, like, you know, and make it, fuck, yeah.
10%.
Easy, get a mom. I can't even get it out.
Yeah.
Make it a little easier on their mother. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. You know, because like I said, I seen my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like man, she went through it with me. I was the straight A student who was bad.
Yo, thanks for the hearts. We love the hearts. We love all the support.
I was the straight A student. That was
keep
bad.
sending them hearts. Hey, y'all, the four of y'all, just keep hitting that share button so. It'll share to y'all page, everybody y'all friends to see it. We need all the viewers we can get. Hit that share button. It's 4 of y'all. I at least need y'all to hit it twice. So that's 8
another
shares.
thing too. Like when we talk about mental health, not just for us, but shit for the single parents, for parents in general. You know what I'm saying? Like they be needing that, you know, that break. You know what I'm saying? To go, you know, to the bar, get a drink or shit out of town for a couple of days. They be needing that because like they be ready. I know my mama probably was ready to throw me across the street. I be running to throw my kids across the street sometimes. Take them like a football. Yeah. Tom Brady his ass across the street.
I ain't even gonna lie, man. Between the two of us, bro, we got some strong mamas. Your mama raised you all by herself for the majority of shit, all of your kid and teen years. My mama raised me and my older sister by herself. Like when I tell you, like single parents, no days off. A mother and a father are just as important in the kid's life.
Yeah,
if you got a kid and the father is attempting to be in there, even if you don't like him, there is no excuse for you not to do whatever needs to be done. If y'all got to meet up, do whatever it needs to be done so that the kid gets to spend time with both parents. There is absolutely no reason that if a father and or mother, some situations where the mothers are not the custodial parent in some cases, but there should never be an instance where a father reaches out, a mother reaches out to see the child, and there's not immediate action to do that. I don't like nothing. I don't, unless you about to die, unless you paralyzed and you can't move, you got to do what you got to do so that your kid gets the same amount of love that they can get from you while they with you, they get from that other parent, because it's just as important. Like, it's things that a mother cannot teach a young boy growing into a man, and it's things that a mother can't teach a woman growing into a young girl growing into a woman. It's certain aspects of life that that you need to hear from the male's perspective. Like, them teenage years for women and y'all daughters, it's gonna be tough for y'all. Them teenage years gonna be tough for y'all. It's cold out here. Sorry about that little spit.
Yeah, it low key was warm when we set up, but it's getting
sun
chilly.
left.
It's getting chilly. The sun that went down on us is saying its goodbyes.
We need some tea out in this motherfucker for real. They got a stove. We should have brought a pot to boil some tea or something.
Said Deontay said really take a village. It do, man, because
it ain't no villages no more. You can't say nothing to nobody kids nowadays.
Man, what? Tell me.
You can't say nothing to nobody, man.
The teacher say something wrong, the parents want to fight. Somebody else, parents, one of the peers' parents say something to the kids, somebody want to fight. Motherfucking neighbor say something to the kids, somebody want to kill somebody.
Right, it's
bro,
always, like, it ain't even about that.
You know damn well that your kid was out of line. You know? Yeah, so
if you don't want your kids to be, you know, corrected, not necessarily like physically corrected. Like, if you don't want nobody saying that to your kid, you need to be with your kid, watching your kid. Don't send your kid outside to play with all the other neighborhood kids, and your kid, the bad kid, and they cussing
parents to say something to them.
Yeah, like
not if they doing something wrong.
These kids be out here wild. Like, some of the things that I've seen from kids from the ages, I guess from the grades of like 5th through high school, like, they are wild. Like, I did some wild shit in high school, and shit, this was even later in high school, like in the 10th grade through 12th grade year. Like, my first year in high school, like, shit, I didn't even really want to be there, so I wasn't on shit. But like, these kids are the number. Not saying that years prior that kids wasn't getting pregnant in high school, but the number of kids to becoming parents in high school now with this generation, with these 2000 babies, these 97s and back babies, it is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's too many young girls becoming mothers before they become high school graduates. Like, that's like, don't get me wrong, sex feels great, but I was terrified to become a parent in high school.
And it's definitely hard for a 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old mentally to deal with a child that early. Like, mentally, that ain't, you know, she's still dealing with her own, you know, her own mental, and trying to keep her own mental intact. You know, and have fun at that age, and to have a kid, like, you know, that's a lot mentally for a young lady and a young man, you know.
So Jazz says it's also important for parents to respect each other in front of the kid. That is 100% true, Jazz. I agree with you 150%. But that shit be hard. That shit is hard as fuck. Like, especially depending on the relationship and the things you've been through.
That was funny.
No, that shit is hard, man. Like, that's something I deal with. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't ever wake up like, yo, let me disrespect her, boy. Like, when somebody say certain shit to you, it's like you either respond or you walk away. And shit, I'm a respond with the first thing that come to mind.
You gotta start doing it. You ain't got nothing nice to say. Don't say nothing.
Shit, that never worked for me as a kid. Like, I say what I want.
Yeah, I got an issue with that too.
Yeah. Shit, what up?
That's something I gotta work on for sure.
DT
that's called verbal abuse, bro. That's something we both gotta work on.
Yeah, but we got the power to change that. Collectively, we low-key have a strong, intelligent generation. Are you talking about our generation, like our age, or are you talking about the 2000 babies?
He talking about the the kids that's coming up nowadays. Oh, we getting a little bit of wind in that thing. Yeah, we reading these comments, man. Y'all giving us some good feedback.
Okay, yeah, our generation, hey, 100%, bro. Them late 90s to them late 80s to early 90s babies, like we consider what, Generation X?
Yeah, and they Z, some shit like that.
Yeah, so us Generation X, we definitely have the power to change the narrative.
Maybe we need to do like a mental awareness thing for like kids that age, because a lot of the music that they listen to, like Juice WRLD and like Kodak, NBA, like but you could tell like they be going through stuff like when they
we know they do. Look at all the drugs they do. Like, don't nobody just do drugs like that just for. I mean, I don't personally believe that y'all be out here doing them drugs the way y'all do them drugs just for fun. Like, y'all gotta be going through something.
It's going. Like, they going through something.
No, it's no way you gotta be high every day, all day. And if the weed ain't working no more, why go to something like you just gonna keep increasing your dosage, increasing the strength of whatever you use, and that don't make sense. Like, if you got that much pain in your life, you need to go talk to somebody. We doing exactly what certain beings in this world want us to do, killing ourselves. Quickly. Yeah. So 100%. 110%.
And like you said, like we keep saying, it boil down to your mental. Like you can't be right physically if you're not in the right mental space. You know what I'm saying? It all starts up there. And that's when it comes to anything,
Which all we got?
My hands is cold.
Yeah, look at you too.
Hey, that's a good ass point, my baby. That is a great point. He said that this is talking about what we doing. If this is done more than twerking, we can win. That's definitely it.
That's true.
That's definitely it.
Yeah, 100%. That's true.
If we had 5 of these types of topics on Facebook for every twerk video, we'd be good.
Yeah, that's true.
It'd be good.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Growing up when we was in high school, it was like frowned upon for girls to be looked at as thoughts or loose or easy. But we ended I don't know if it's
it was frowned upon for us to say eat pussy. Niggas like,
that's true. But that's true. That's because we was young though. We was young, but it was frowned upon by the older for girls to be.
But now it's like glorified.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's because of lack of fathers around.
Down to mental health, bro.
True.
Mentally, what a lot of the women see, and mentally what a lot of these young men see is what they think they supposed to be doing.
Yeah, but you know what? There's a group of people who claim that this is just self-expression. When women want to be, half naked online.
Not when you embracing it to the point that it becomes your main source of income. No.
A source of income at all, but
I know, but most women, they try to turn it into a source of income. Like motherfuckers get paid off IG and Facebook and all that.
100%. Like if that's what you want to do, you want to be, in the exotic industry. You want to be an exotic dancer. You want to be a stripper. You want to be a porn star. If that's what you want to do, that's cool.
Jazz said it best, boy. Attention is a powerful drug. And that's what a lot of kids lack coming up. They wasn't getting the attention from their parents
because either they only had one parent,
or like you said with the young parent. Like when you have somebody having a kid at 17, 18, like they trying to get the fuck away, right? They trying to get the fuck on. They trying to go hang, party shit. I got a kid, but I'm trying to go turn on this day, been crying all day. Here, mama, watch her real quick.
I personally
don't know any males that went through that, so I mean, I'm not being a sexist. I don't know any males who had to be single dads. Most of the dudes I know, they take care of their kids.
Happened to me yesterday, and as a father, I broke down. So add me in. It'll take 5 minutes or less. Shit. All right, DT. When you ready, just send a message, and we're gonna chime you in.
You want to do whatever I do.
No, he said he need 5 minutes though. He ain't ready. As soon as you ready, just tap in. Like we for sure gonna add you to the live and let you tell your story. Man, you know what, man? Sometimes people be us as black men, I don't know what the stigma is for why black men don't want to talk to strangers about their issues, see doctors at all for that matter. But shit, sometimes it takes little shit like this to tap in and open up to some niggas that don't know you, that's not gonna judge you, that's not gonna, you feel me, that's not gonna run back telling your business, especially if you're comfortable enough to express yourself on a platform like this. Like, sometimes it's needed. Maybe you don't have no male friends or no associates or whatever close enough that you feel comfortable expressing yourself, that to where they not gonna judge you,
Right.
look at you different, stop fucking with you because you went through something, because that is a thing. Like, people will judge you because you went through a hardship. Oh, you lost your job and now you struggling. Like, people will look at you like, oh, you broke. Nah, this, that, and the third.
I seen the post. We seen the. Didn't we talk about this already? Where dog worked all them hours at Amazon. People was like, man, hell no, he worked. Like, I didn't personally agree with dog. He made it. He made a decent amount of money or whatever. But it wasn't for me. I feel like teach his own with certain things.
Right.
But yeah, we had talked about. I don't know if we touched on that or not. It was a dude that posted his Amazon paycheck. He had worked like 100 and some hours, and he only had brought home like $1,500.
Oh, because of child support?
No, it was just that he was like, yeah, I'm getting to that bag. People was like, hell no, you working all them hours. And I didn't say hell no. I just was like, yeah, that's a lot of hours for for whatever you making. Like that's.
That had to have been fake, bro. Amazon paid 15
it
minimum.
It might have been like $1,800 for $100 or something like that. I don't remember.
That's crazy.
You don't remember that post? Everybody was talking about that shit.
I kind of remember it, but that had to
like
be last year.
Like you said though, like you don't be knowing what hardships or motherfuckers be having goals around. As long as motherfucking out here killing people.
Shit, but they doing that.
Like, no, I'm just saying like, but that shit is how we was just talking about how certain shit is glorified, on the internet. Motherfuckers was bashing dog instead of saying, hey, shit, do your thing, get to the bag. Like, at least you ain't out here robbing niggas, you know what I'm saying?
100%.
So
I for sure know niggas who would rather get out here and rob you than go get a job. Like, and they don't care about the risk. That shit.
Until somebody robbing them.
Right, and shit. But shit, these same niggas though, they chalk it up like shit. That's the game. Unfortunately, it be like that is unfortunately half of the game. Like shit, if you a robber, shit, you can't be mad if you get robbed. Shit, you do it to you. I mean, shit, once you become the rich, like now they want to take from you.
It's crazy because like all the shit that we talking about right now, it all stems back to somebody's mental, like literally.
Hey,
to somebody's mental. It all boils back down to that.
Man, that is
What is your frame of mind? Your frame of mind is XYZ, so this is why you do this. Your frame of mind is XYZ, so that's why you do this. Yeah. You going through this, you feel this way, and a lot of the shit that people do, no matter male or female, is based off emotion.
Hey, which one of these settings just pick me up?
Just pick you up.
This one?
No, it's the next one. The next one.
This one?
Yeah, no, keep going. That's the wide range. Yep, that one.
What this
That's
one?
just you.
This just me?
Yep.
Hopefully it'll probably eliminate some of that wind if I talk here. What is it's not too loud?
No, it sounds straight to me.
Okay.
But nah. But yeah, all of that stuff boils back down to most of the time, childhood trauma, like childhood trauma and mental health, like it really do,
Yeah. So
it be motherfuckers out here who be born into a family who just don't pay them no attention, don't show them no love, let them fend for themselves. They make sure they fed. That's about it. Like, that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make sure they eating, that they got somewhere to sleep. And that ain't always enough for being a parent or raising a kid. That ain't enough. So, what we got? He ready yet?
Shit, he ain't came back. DT, if you there, tap in with us when you ready, man. Just let us know. Man, yeah, that childhood trauma shit is something different, bro. As a kid, I lost, I'm not gonna say all my male figures, but at a young age, or before I hit high school, all of my main male figures that was around me like all the time were all taken out of my life before high school. My dad at 4, my granddad when I was in the 6th grade, and then my uncle in the 8th grade. 2 of the 3 were killed. One of them died natural causes, but like those are all my like main. Those are all of my like main male figures like that was there on a regular basis. Like I had others, but you know they were off raising their own kids, doing their own thing. You know, my dad was raising me. My grandfather's kids was grown. My uncle's kids was grown. Like they were available for me, you know, just to hang out, make sure I keep me on the straight path, you know, play sports with me, hoop with me, play catch, like all of that shit. Like that shit is a necessity. Like unless you like some of y'all mothers, y'all didn't play no sports growing up. Y'all might have cheated or something like that, but you're not gonna be able to take your son and teach him how to play basketball. Like you're gonna have to pay somebody to do that if you're not gonna allow him to be around his father. Not even saying that his father can play basketball, but I'm pretty sure he probably got a little bit more.
You know, you ain't got all that game, you know.
Yeah, just to sometimes it ain't even about being good, because maybe the kid ain't gonna be good. Like shit, y'all just out here throwing the rock around, like just quality time. Even if both of y'all suck ass, like sometimes it's about that quality time. Just knowing that you got a OG male figure there that actually cares about you.
Yeah, my mom did a good job with that. She surrounded me with quite a bit of men who I was in this program called Leaders of Tomorrow. Had a mentor. He was a guy named Anthony Moffitt. Shout out to Mr. Tony, as we called him. He had a program for young men and women, and she prepared us for college. Taught us how to ask girls' fathers on.
Okay,
on
DT, I'm about to
dates,
add you right now. I'm
stuff.
about to send you the invite right now, DT. Shit. Damn, chair.
Is we gonna be able to hear him on your phone, though, right?
Maybe. No, not on my. I mean, I don't know. We see.
Should be able to hear him on your phone. Yo.
Keep talking, bro.
Yeah, but no, I was in this program and they kind of taught us how to write papers, how to send emails, how to be professional, how to be an adult, you know what I'm saying, and how to, you know, just do things the right way. You know, I still believe in chivalry and stuff like that. Like taught us all that stuff. Like, I mean, I already had like the tips and pointers from Mom Dukes, but you know, of course, being in that program, it kind of sharpened my skills when it came to
DT,
all
accept that ad. I sent it.
Shout out to Mr. Tony, and I need to give him a call. I've been actually calling him for maybe like the last few months. I ain't been able to get in touch with him, but he is somebody that we need to bring those types of programs to the city for the youth.
What the fuck going on? It ain't letting you
We're
add?
trying to get Deontay in here right now so he can fill us in on his story.
Man, it ain't trying to add him for some reason.
They say add me on, fellas. Oh, he trying to do it now. It's not adding him.
I don't even see.
It's getting cold out here. I got something to say. Still not working? Oh, damn.
Hold on, is that it?
You working now?
Approve. Send the invite. Can't bring that another person you invited needs to download the latest version of Facebook app to join the live. Dang, bro, it say you gotta upgrade your Facebook to join. I don't know if you calling off a computer or the invite.
Calling off that.
Yeah, this on Chris Facebook, bro. It's not allowing. It's saying you gotta update your latest version of the Facebook
Is it
app.
telling me to do that?
No, it's saying that the person that we inviting.
He watching us on that bleep 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 boop 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 bleep bleep.
Yeah, it says the person you invited needs to download the latest version of the Facebook app to join the live video. Y'all sound like my wife. Dang, I'm that busy. Y'all sound like my wife. Hey, shit, I don't know, bro. That's what it's telling us. I mean, I tried to send you the look, how the video look. It's straight.
Yeah. Oh no, hell no. Yeah, it's good.
Sure.
Yeah. But I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I think it's my time to wrap it up.
How long we been going?
Shit don't matter. My hands is numb.
Yeah, Yeah, man. We
I don't know.
It's been a minute, man. The new year came around, and we really wasn't on it how we should have been.
And then our one of our co-hosts, we just couldn't get scheduling conflicting schedules for one of the co-hosts, and then the other one, same thing with her. She more so available though, so she'll probably be back for a few episodes. We don't know yet.
Yeah, she definitely is down and still ready to kick it with us.
Take the shooter. Beep, 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 boop, 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 beep, beep.
We taking a call right now.
Hey, bro, we up top, bro. You want to come slide and be... Yeah, hurry up, nigga, so you can hop in this live and get your feedback on this episode. We about to wrap it up. It's getting cold out here. You heard me? This nigga phone died.
Damn, my shit died.
His
My
phone.
shit dead. He said, I'm about to... Hold on, let me put my shit on the charger, yo.
But nah,
I knew that motherfucker was like,
oh shit. You about to, hey, look.
Technical difficulties.
His mic cost $100 and something. He was gonna have to place that. Yeah, man. We back though.
We got topics on hand.
We got topics on deck this time. Like we coming like pew, 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 pew.
We are accepting special guests for all of the topics. If you're gonna be a guest, then come rock with us on the show. We will give you the topic in advance so you can, decide what it is you want to say. We definitely like special guests, men, women, artists, chefs, makeup artists, whatever you do.
Man,
if you want to come in
promote your platform. We come cross pollinate with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
shout
definitely.
us out, share us, tell people about us. Then you come on, do your thing. We do the same for you. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about, man. We trying to support our. We trying to support our own, man. I mean, I like all races. They cool, you know what I'm saying? But we the only race that, unfortunately, we don't scratch each other back like we should. So.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Everybody wants to get paid, I'm
about to say, we could just throw that. I'm gonna just change the caption and add all the other shit in we talked about.
Yeah. Like, everybody wants to get paid to help the next person. Yes, that is cool. If that is what you do, that's your business. You have a large platform to where, it's worth me paying you to do so, to promote me, to help you. If that's what you do, cool. If you don't have that platform, like, don't try and charge me to support your business, to share your business. Like, me personally, like, I share everybody's shit. You send me something, you want me to share it, I share it. Unless it's something I don't agree with.
I know something we can talk about next week too. I got a couple.
Yeah, we'll keep the topics and shit. We'll keep the topics rolling in. I had posted some shit, and I asked a few of my Instagram friends or whatever, followers or whatever, like, yo, share my shit. And for the majority, everybody shared my shit. And then this one chick I've been knowing forever don't tell me to send her $25. Like, shorty, I didn't put money in your pocket. I didn't put hundreds of dollars in your pocket. You can't share my shit. Like, I gotta give you $25. You don't even have no platform large like that. Like, you got about the same amount of followers that I got. Like,
oh damn, she thought you seen $25 to promote on her page. And
she got a couple thousand followers. Like, you don't even have no K behind your shit. Like, that shit ain't cool, shorty. I've been knowing you. I didn't put money in your pocket.
I got a K behind mine. You gonna give me 20?
Nigga, the shit that I was promoting, nigga, you was on it too.
I'm fucking with you.
Write it off as taxes. Pay yourself.
Right.
But, like, hitting that share button, man, that take 5 seconds, bro. That's free. You can hit that share button while you in the car driving, like, especially if it's somebody that you fuck with.
You ain't even got to put a caption on it. Just boop, boop, click, click.
Yeah, like, especially if I fuck with you, or we didn't have any type of extensive dealings with each other, like, share my shit. Like, I shouldn't have to beg you to share my shit, because I'm gonna share your shit, and I'm gonna send you, if you do something, a service that I need, I'm gonna fuck with you because, shit, I know you. I'd rather fuck with somebody I know than to fuck with somebody I don't know. Like, you do hair, I kind of do my own shit at the time, but
shit, we can just reach out to the people that we already fuck with. Like, I got people that I got somebody that do nails. My homegirl do nails.
Yeah.
She sing. Our other homegirl cook, rap, sing.
Shit,
got her own building.
Shit, Next week we may see if we can get our homegirl chef. What is it? Chef Callie Cooks.
Callie
Cooks on IG. We're gonna see if we can get her to come whip us something up, small, quick in this little kitchen.
She be having some shit.
And
Cook right up in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Come whip something up. Y'all follow Callie Cook. She do personal catering. She do meal prep. All of that. You feel me? Like this.
And she got a hall for people to a studio space for people to book. Book.
Yeah, she got a venue space. Yep, she got an open space, venue space, all type of events.
Yep, Studio 45 in Westland. Yep. See, look simple. She can come on here, tell us all about it. You know where you can find her, where you can book her, how much her rates, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, like promotion. We know promotion isn't free, but if we paying for it, if we got to pay for promotion, we need to at least be reaching tens of thousands of people, like 7,000 people. I can reach that by myself. Like between the two of us, we can reach 20,000. So I'm not gonna pay you, and you only got 5 to 6. Like, come on now. But you can for sure come on here and promote yourself and get your followers up if that's what you're trying to do. Grow a brand to be a promoter. Like that's what we trying to bring all black people up so we can all get the bag.
What the time say? If we have about 45, we can wrap it up.
What they say? Oh yeah, it died.
It taking a long time.
He probably never heard.
It's cold in the D.
Man,
how are we supposed to keep
this nigga called me again?
Warm. Bro, go to the so you can see the time. Back to the live.
Ain't no time on there.
Yes, it is. When you on there, it's gonna tell you how long. Yeah, it's gonna tell you how long we've been.
I ain't got no service. Motherfucking cord don't want to stay right.
It is an action living in the boy. We never relax. We can go ahead and wrap it up. It's cold, so we gonna cut this short. And we're gonna see y'all next week. We got the topics on topics. We probably gonna have some special guests. Maybe some new co-hosts. Maybe our old co-hosts. Who knows? Next time on the ChrisNMike show.
We out. Y'all be safe. Blessings to y'all. Love, positive energy. Take a look at this scenery as we tune out. Is that you?
Yeah. Fam. Cold. Live probably was best. Shit, the live look.